Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today I will give you a lecture about the important factors, information of Asia continent. Asia is the largest continent of the world in terms of area and in terms of population. Asia is lying almost in northern and eastern hemisphere. Population of Asia is about nearly 5 billion. Asia is bounded on the north by Arctic Ocean, on the east by Bering Sea, Bering Strait, and Pacific Ocean separate it from North America, on the south by Indian Ocean, and on the southwest by Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea. Australian continent is in Southeast Asia. The Bosphorus and Dardanelles Straits separate Anatolia from Balkan Peninsula and the Kerch Strait of Black Sea. The conventional boundary between Europe and Asia is Ural Mountain, the Ural River, the Caspian Sea, the Caucasus Mountain, and the Black Sea. Width of Asia from east to west is 8,005 miles. Asian continent has about 49 countries that are members of the United Nations. There are 12 landlocked countries in Asia. More than 2,300 languages are spoken in Asia. The most spoken language are Chinese. Largest country in terms of area in Asia is Russia, which is also country of Europe, and the smallest country is Maldives. Largest Muslim country in terms of area is Kazakhstan. Smallest Muslim country is Maldives. Indonesia is the largest Muslim country in terms of Muslim population. Asia has both the highest and the lowest point on the surface of Earth. It has the longest coastline. The farthest terminal points of Asia is Cape Chelyuskin in north-central Siberia. Highest point or highest altitude of Asia is Mount Everest. That's height is 29,028 feet in a Himalayan range, which is located in Nepal. Lowest altitude below the sea level is Dead Sea between Israel and Jordan. Himalayan range spanning 2,400 kilometers from border between India and Pakistan in the west to the border between India and Myanmar in the east. First Pakistani woman, Samina Beg, surmounted it in May 2013. Islands in Asia. Sri Lanka is a country and it's also an island. Maldives is in Indian Ocean. Andaman and Nicobar Island in Bay of Bengal, which is part of Indian Ocean. Java, Sumatra, Sulawesi, and Borneo Islands, which is largest in Asia and third in world. First in world is Greenland. Philippines is also a country and it's also an island. Its parts are Luzon and Mindanao. Mindanao is inhabited by Muslims. Hainan Island, which is part of China. Sakhalin Island, which is part of Russia, which is in Pacific Ocean. There are many islands of Japan, but main islands are Hokkaido, Honshu Island. Kuril Island is disputed between Russia and Japan. Senkaku Island is disputed between China and Japan. All are in Pacific Ocean. Abu Musa Islands in Persian Gulf is disputed between Iran and UAE. Now seas in Asia. Bering Sea, Sea of Okhotsk of Russia, Sea of Japan, Yellow Sea lies between China and Korean Peninsula. South China Sea, largest sea of the world, which is part of Pacific Ocean. Gulf of Siam, bordering Thailand. Bay of Bengal is the name of a sea in the east of India. Arabian Sea in the west of India and in south of Pakistan. Gulf of Tonkin between Vietnam and China's Hainan Island. Sea of Galilee in Israel. Gulf of Aden is between Yemen and Africa. Yemen is a country of Asia and Africa is a continent. Red Sea separates Asia from Africa, or between Africa and Saudi Peninsula. Aral Sea is in Kazakhstan. Persian Gulf, which is also called an arm of Arabian Sea, between Saudi Peninsula and Iran. Caspian Sea between Iran, Russia and Central Asian countries. Now, rivers of Asia. Number one, or first, Yangtze River is the largest in Asia. It flows from Tibet to East China Sea. Three Gorges Dam is built on this river. In China, Huanghe or Yellow River, which starts from Tibet, flowed into Yellow Sea. Zhujiang or Pearl River flowed to South China Sea. Mekong River, Teesta River, Jamna River, Brahmaputra River, Ganges or Ganga River in India all flow from Himalayan ranges to Bay of Bengal. Now in Southwest Asia, rivers in Southwest Asia. Number one, Tigris River, which starts from Turkey and flow through Iraq before joining the Euphrates, another river, to form the Shatt al-Arab that empties or that flows into the Persian Gulf. Another river is Euphrates River, start from Turkey and flow through Syria and Iraq and joins Tigris River. Yenisei River, Lena River and Ob River all rises in southeast Siberia of Russia and flow north it flows upward north into Arctic Ocean. Shortest river in Asia is Tambora Sea River in Indonesia. Now, Straits in Asia. It sets geographical points, and it has very important positions or locations in the world in the commercial for the commercialization or trade between among the countries. Park Strait lies between India and Sri Lanka. Malacca Strait lies between Sumatra Island of Indonesia and Malaysia. It is the busiest and longest strait which connects Indian Ocean with South China Sea, which is or Pacific Ocean. Strait of Hormuz lies between Iran and UAE in Persian Gulf. Luzon Strait between Philippines and Taiwan. Formosa Strait between China and Taiwan. Bering Strait separates Russia from North America or United States of America and its state Alaska. It connects, or Bering Strait connects Pacific Ocean with Arctic Ocean. Now, deserts in Asia. Largest desert is Gobi Desert, which is in Mongolia and China, and some part is in China. Najib Desert in Israel. Karakum and Kazilkum Desert is located in Central Asia or Turkmenistan. Dashte Margo, meaning Desert of Death, is a desert in Afghanistan. Thal Desert is located in Pakistan. Tibetan Plateau is also called Roof of the World. Anatolia Plateau lies in Turkey, in central Turkey, Arabian Peninsula Plateau, and Iranian Plateau. Now, regional organizations of Asia. Regional organizations are very important and role in the international politics, and student must have knowledge of their origin, establishment, goals, aims and objective, and its present summit and role of main countries. Arab League was established in 1945. Organization of Islamic Cooperation. First it was cooperation, then it was converted into organization. OIC, Organization of International Conference, was established in September 1969. RCD, Regional Cooperation for Development, established in 1967 by Pakistan, Iran and Turkey. ASEAN, that is a very important regional organization. ASEAN, Association of Southeast Asian Nations, established in August 1967 by the countries of Southeast Asian countries. Again, SAARC, South Association for Regional Cooperation, established in November 1985 by 7 South Asian countries. Its headquarters is in Nepal. Then, Economic Cooperation Organization (ECO) was revived and established with the first summit in 1992. It is successor organization of RCD. Its headquarters is in Tehran. Again, Shanghai Cooperation Organization (SCO), established by Russia, China, and now there are more countries are member: Pakistan, Iran, India, are its major allies or members, was established on 15 June 2001 before the incident of 9/11 attack. The Indian Ocean Rim Association was established in March 1997 by littoral states of Indian Ocean, means all states that borders the Indian Ocean, and its headquarters is in Mauritius. Another BIMSTEC, GCC. These are very important regional organizations and playing their positive role for the economic development of people. Now, some other important facts or information of Asia is that 2 United Nations Secretary Generals belongs to Asia. Number 1, U Thant of Burma, Ban Ki-moon of South Korea, and 4 tigers are in economic terms are Hong Kong, Singapore, South Korea and Taiwan, because they achieved economic prosperity. Now, landlocked countries. Which are the landlocked countries? Main landlocked countries are Mongolia, Nepal, Bhutan. Nepal and Bhutan are above the India, in the north of India, and Central Asian states which were part of the USSR, Afghanistan. And another important point, the first Asian Nobel laureate was Rabindranath Tagore, was an Indian and first Asian to be awarded the Nobel Prize in 1913 on his book or his literature, Gitanjali. 59 Asian winners of the Nobel Prize until 2021.